This is Tony Poulos reporting from Bangkok. Today I'm chatting with Alvaro Ribeiro, who is the VP of Asia Pacific for WeDo Technologies. Alvaro, welcome. Good to see you again. A couple of questions I've got for you today. You've been involved in revenue assurance for over 10 years now, and we've seen a lot of changes, a lot of iterations in the marketplace in that time. Where do you see revenue assurance heading?
2 years ago, we have been basically seeing the merge between revenue assurance and fraud. And today what we have seen is basically revenue assurance going what we call business assurance. And business assurance in our concept is basically joining things like margin assurance, customer experience assurance, and even things like internal security, risk management, and we have seen now credit management also join to this equation.
What do you see as the main challenges facing revenue assurance and fraud, and particularly the teams that are working in that space?
Basically, what we have seen is organizational changes or challenges. So, how to fit revenue assurance and fraud management inside of each of these organizations is one of the, I would say, the biggest challenge that all these kind of companies are facing. The other one is basically the new products and services. So this data explosion and all the data services are basically what we think one of the major challenges for all these telco operators. The other one, I guess, is so the new business models. So all these social networks and all these things around. So the business new models, and I believe that is the challenge for all these organizations.
Where is WeDo concentrating its efforts at the moment, and what are your plans moving forward?
We have been basically enlarging our scope in the telco market, so with these business assurance concepts. And we are now addressing and expanding these business assurance concepts to other industries, so namely energy, retail, and finance.
Do you see continued growth for the company in its core competencies, and if so, where?
So we are expecting to double our revenues within 5 years, and so we are doing this basically organically first, and looking also for acquisitions. And acquisitions, we are targeting basically 2 regions, so Asia Pacific and US.
And what do you see as the growth areas, particularly in the Asia-Pac region?
Now it's telco market, and we have been facing a huge growth last year. So now our challenge is basically capacity to deliver all these projects. So that's why we are targeting, so we have the target to acquire a company in Asia Pacific, mainly to cover this need for delivery, and that's our challenge.
Has delivery been a challenge for you? You're based in Portugal and you have operations worldwide. Delivery normally becomes a challenge for companies that are working that way. What's happening in your case?
It has been a challenge some years ago. Now I believe that we are quite comfortable because our model is basically to establish a regional approach. So we have offices all over the world. In Asia Pacific we have 3 offices, and we are quite comfortable with the delivery teams that we have in Asia.
So the future is looking very bright for WeDo.
Yeah, I think so.
Alvaro, thanks so much for spending time with us today.
Okay.